To DNF or to not DNF? That is the ultimate question. Hey, it is Charles from the channel Books on Stereo, and excuse my corny opening, but it was the best that I can do, so just back off. So now let's get into the topic that you have all been dying to discuss, the dreaded DNF. For you BookTube newbies, DNF stands for did not finish. And in just talking about this topic, I will have to make generalizations because I really want this to be kind of a high level discussion. So before you get in all your feelings, calm down. Now, there are two camps of readers. There are readers who freely DNF, and then there are readers who will read to the bitter end. I kind of call them the ride or die readers. But for readers who do DNF, even within this cohort, every reader has a different way of deciding when to DNF a book. Some DNF at 5%, some DNF at 50%, and then there are some that DNF after the first sentence of a book. But then things get a little bit complicated when it comes to Goodreads. Do you rate a DNF, or do you just mark it as a DNF and leave no rating? But then if you rate a DNF, can it get anything higher than a 1-star review? For me, I firmly started out in this camp. If I wasn't enjoying something, I would DNF it and give it a 1-star review on Goodreads. But then, just because of the volume of books that I normally read, I started to get kind of this rep of rating everything 1 out of 5 stars, or just in general giving out lower ratings. And this reputation started to make me second guess my reading tastes. And I wondered if I should go back and finish a lot of those DNFs, or if I should go back and give a second chance to books that I didn't like the first time around. That kind of now leads as a great segue into my current camp, the ride or die readers. Readers in this group know the struggle of hoping and waiting for a book to get better, even at 90%. And then in that 0.00% chance a book actually turns itself around, you feel that great satisfaction that you were right to stick with the book. But in reality, a lot of the books that we end up pushing through and finishing, a lot of times they don't actually get better. And then you get burned by so many books because even though you know you should have DNF'd them, you still continued on in the hopes that they get better, only to be let down in the end. But yet what keeps you firmly in this camp is that one exception, and that one exception gives you enough determination to see every book through to its end. And so this is the camp that I'm currently in, and because I know I will stick with a book to its bitter end, what I do now is that I actually listen to samples as a quick pre-screen to see if I will probably like this book or if I will not like this book. But now that I have described the two sides of the DNF debate, you're probably wondering what the answer is to this whole debate. The answer is, there is no answer. Do whatever you want. Stick with a book or DNF a book. Who cares? And I don't know when we started to police what is acceptable in BookTube, but it is absolute crap and it needs to stop. If you DNF a book and you give it a 1 out of 5 stars, who cares? That is your prerogative. That's what you want to do. Do not let anyone else tell you to do anything differently. This is your reading life. You create your own rules, and to hell with the haters. So, what do you think about DNFing books? Which side are you on? Do you agree with my opinion, or do you think my opinion is a load of bull? I am so curious to hear what you guys all say down in the comment section down below, so most definitely be sure to leave me a comment or something to let me know that you watched this video. And like always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more content. Peace.